97.3 The Rock. I'm Tom Drake taking you through this session of The Listening Room, hanging out with Stu Gotz of Rockchild. He is, of course, their guitarist and backing vocalist. Now, you guys have been out on tour. How has the reaction been from people that are hearing you guys for the first time?
Yeah, it's been really positive. You know, in here in LA, we kind of have like a big fish in a small pond here in LA because the active rock scene is not the most popular scene out here. It's definitely more of an indie rock scene. So when we do play venues, oftentimes we will be on a bill with a band that's a substantially different style of music, but it's great because people are not closed-minded about it, and people do like the energy. I mean, we've got 2 guitars. We've got pretty substantial rigs. You know, our drummer has a pretty sick kit, so it's kind of something you're not seeing too much here in Southern California these days, and it definitely sticks out. It's impressive. It's bigger. It's louder. It's very in your face, and people respond very positively. And then just outside of LA, people are really into this music, and I think they're very excited to see bands that are still rocking hard and doing something creative and original and fresh sounding, something from the heart, something really motivated and not just cookie cutter type of music.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about the song Hollow? Now, that's one of the ones I picked out right away. Really enjoyed that track. You said that was one of the very first ones you were writing on.
Yes. Some of Hollow carried over from ideas from Live on Fire in a way. It called for its own song. You know, sometimes you have somebody go, well, geez, we can't pack all this into one song. So it's almost like a sequel or something. And, so we did write it immediately after Live on Fire. And the concept really grew out of the music. Like, the music was just written almost as an instrumental in a way. Like the beginning of the song, which has a very dark, mysterious vibe to it. And so Matt started putting together this idea, this image in his mind of, like, having a fatal flaw and trying to cope with that and the emptiness of knowing that you have this fatal flaw, and you can never requite your passions and things like that because you're your own worst enemy, kind of, in a sense. And that's kind of how the music sounded to him. And we all kind of started getting that vibe and jumped on board. And then, you know, I think the middle section where it really breaks down and it kind of, we get the sitar and stuff, the element of mystery really had to be heightened. And I was just hoping to kind of psychologically take the listener so far away almost from rock music, just like kind of into a little parallel universe for a minute, and then boom, we just suck you right back in. And again, it's kind of almost like, you know, maybe this hollowness isn't real, or maybe you can get it figured out, and then boom, we just hit you, and it just comes back with a lot of aggression, and it's just like that power, the intensity of, you know, kind of coping with a condition that you just can't defeat.
Well, here it is, the track Hollow from Living on Fire. It's Rockchild on 97.3 The Rock.
Darkest days as I your soul will take. I'll show you the unknown. You wanna know how we became? Yeah! That part of me can never change. So run away, my girl, from this abomination. Hunger's calling, I look out for you, leaving me alone. Just an illusion that I'm falling through. Why's it so hollow in you? Hunger's calling, I look out for you, leaving me alone. Just an illusion that I'm falling through. Why's it so hollow in you? Why's it so hollow in you? Why's it so hollow?
You're in the listening room with Tom Drake on 97.3 The Rock.
97.3 The Rock. Tom Drake here, hanging out with you in this session of The Listening Room. I've still got Stu on the line here, and we are talking about the album Living on Fire by Rockchild, their first full-length album. One more great tune on the way, but first, what has been the most influential thing on your guys' music? What really helped you guys get to where you're at?
Well, I think a lot of it is expression. I think wanting to try to capture a feeling or an idea, something that you cope with in your life, and try to wrap it up into something that you can connect with people, emotionally. If I could quote Beavis and Butthead, is that okay on the radio?
Go for it, man.
He said, Beavis and Butthead, I think one of them said, if we didn't have stuff that sucks, how would we know something's cool? Yeah, that's kind of like another way of looking at it. So, so I think these ideas are about things that we cope with, and then wanting to share that with people, make a connection, because sometimes you can have a feeling and you think, well, am I the only person that has this idea? And then there's other songs where it's actually much more of like a sharing thing, like, hey, isn't this cool? Like that we're all in this together. When you're feeling good and you write a song where it's really about being excited and feeling good. And the same thing, it's like you want to share it with somebody, like you want to celebrate. So it's really about connecting, and I think that's the biggest motivation, and that's really what drives us, is we love playing shows and connecting with people, and, people being able to hear the song and feeling something, reacting to it, where, like I said, they get that feeling like, hey, that we're sharing something together.
All right, let's hop into our last tune of the evening. Here's Bang from Living on Fire. It's Rockchild on 97.3 The Rock.
1, 2, 3.
97.3 The Rock, that's Bang from Rockchild. Still hanging out with Stu. Now, Stu, can you give them all a heads up? Tell our listeners how they can get a hold of you guys, social media, stuff like that.
Yeah, they can find us on Facebook at Facebook Rockchild Music, and we have Twitter as well, Rockchild Music. They can follow our updates and so forth. And the mothership is real easy, just rockchild.com.
Yep, and that ends our time here for the evening on this session of the Listening Room. Stu, it's been a lot of fun hanging out with you. Thanks for coming out, man. It's been a great show.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, yeah, when Nate was telling me about this, and we are super jazzed about it, man. For the concept for the show and everything is awesome, and we really appreciate that you think we're worth putting that much time and effort into. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Hey, man, if you put the time and effort into an album, you're worth the time, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks for listening. I'm Tom Drake, and I am taking off. Remember, join me next Friday for another session of The Listening Room.
Join Tom Drake again next Friday at 6:30 in The Listening Room on 97.3 The Rock.
Brought to you by Evologic, Dubuque area's premier control systems integrator, and the Whiskey on University, where great times get together.